Hello, everyone. It's Salem Dory, or Christian, as some people refer to me. I know I have not posted in a while, but honestly, there's been a lot of shit going on, and it's been crazy lately. And yes, I do swear. If you don't like swearing, it's probably not a good idea for you to watch this channel because sometimes I do slip. Anyway, in life, sometimes unpredictable and unexplainable things could happen. We think we have it all figured out and we think we know all the answers. And the worst, and I don't want to say the worst part, but the thing is, we think we have all the time in the world. Oh, there's going to be time to straighten things out. There is going to be time to tell this person how I feel. Well, you know what? There isn't time. This year for me has not been very easy. There's been a lot of changes. I've had a death in my life. One of my friends actually died of a drug overdose. And my aunt and uncle got a divorce. I'm not going to get into that because it's their business, it's their life. But like I said, there's been a lot of changes. And as a person who doesn't deal well with change, it hasn't been easy. But you know what? I find the strength in knowing that God is with me. And every time I say, you know what, Lord, give me the strength to face each day. And I know He hears me because every day I get up and I keep going. I had to witness a lot of crazy crap in my life. A lot of things happened in my life, as you all know, and having a disability in general is not always easy. You know, there's always the question, why did this happen to me? Why did things turn out the way they did? Do I get frustrated? Yes. Do I get cranky? Yes. Do I get angry? Yes. And like I said, there's been a lot of personal changes and a lot of stuff going on this year. But you know what? I always tell myself, despite of what happened, despite everything, I will find the strength to keep going. Because you know what? We're all going through something. Whether it be a loss in the family, a death, whether it be a house move or whatever. Maybe you're going through a breakup. I don't know. But the main thing that I tell people ask me, how do you go on living with such grace and such dignity? And you know what I tell them? Every day I get up and I say, Lord, I know you're going to help me to face this day, and I know you're going to give me the strength to keep going. And I find the courage to get up every day and fight. Hence the title of this video. Having a disability is not easy at all. The simple things that everybody else could do that could take them 2 seconds, it could possibly take me 2 hours. Even just if I drop something, if I pick up something off the floor, I have to bend over. I'll show you so you get a better angle. I don't know if you guys could see, but I have to bend over and try to go like this. I don't know if you can see my arm, but I have to bend over and try to go like this just to pick something up. And you know, it's hard because, you know, I don't want to say normal people because we're all normal. We're all crazy in a way. But normal people, if they drop something, it could take them 2 seconds. But for me, I have to get at a good angle because I have to make sure I have room to actually grab the object that fell. I have to make sure I stretch out pretty far because I have to be able to extend my arm. Now, I do have a grabber, and if you have CP, I highly recommend that you get one because if you can't reach something, grabbers can be a lifesaver. But sometimes I don't want to use the grabber. I'd rather just try to develop arm strength and arm coordination. So I'll try to pick up something on my own. Now, granted, some of the things I could pick up and some of the things I need help with. But I always find a way to do it. And I always say, you know what, God, I know I dropped this napkin or whatever it is that you drop, because people drop a thousand things each day. So whatever it is you drop. But I always say, God, you're going to give me the strength. You're going to give me the courage, and I'm going to keep going. And people ask me, why are you so happy despite your condition? Well, you know what? I always tell people, you can either get up and try or lay down and die. And I will not lay down and die. I was put on this earth to fight a battle, just like everybody else. I was put on this earth to fight, and I will not give up until I take my last breath. I will not give up. I will not be lazy. I will do something, and I will make my life better. And that is what this whole channel is about. I'm here to give you support. I'm here to give you encouragement. And I'm here to tell you that despite our challenges, despite what everybody's going through, we find the strength to keep going. And like I said, this year has not been easy. My friend died of a drug overdose. My aunt and uncle got a divorce. So there's been a lot of changes this year. And a lot of stuff went down. I'm not going to get into it because I feel like it's personal. And I'm not going to, divulge somebody's privacy. So, yeah, needless to say, it has not been easy. But through it all, we find the strength and we keep going. And I just want to tell you, I know you're out there and you think, how could I do this? How could I go on? Maybe you lost a husband, or maybe you lost a friend like I did, or maybe somebody moved away or whatever. And you think, you know what? How do I find the strength to keep going? But you will. You will find the strength. Because God will give you the courage to fight, just like He gives to me every day. This year has not been easy for anybody. We all have stuff going on. We all feel like we're exhausted and we're just plain worn out. We're just done. There's a lot of emotions. There's a lot of things going on in our heads. And there's a lot of stuff we're dealing with. We have wars going on. We have climate change going on, just to name a few. But God will watch over us, and we're going to win the fight. And you may think, how could I win this battle? How could I keep going? Well, you may not win the battle right now, but trust me, at the end of the day, you're going to win the war. You're going to win the war just like I have, and you're going to find the strength to keep going, just like I do every day. I'm here to support you guys. I'm here to give you guys love and encouragement. And I know life isn't always easy, but we're going to fight, and we're going to have courage, and we're going to be kind, because you never know what somebody's going through. And that's the next topic I want to get into. We have to be kind to everybody. It's not our place to judge people. It's not our place to say, oh, I'm not dealing with her, or I'm not dealing with him. Because you know what? You never know what somebody's going through. I always tell people, everybody in this life, everybody in this world is going through a personal battle that you know nothing about. A person may seem so happy on the outside, but want to cry on the inside. And so many times I feel in life, people say, oh, I'm not dealing with her. Look at what she's doing. Or I'm not dealing with him. Look at what he did. And you know what? We feel like we have the right to judge and criticize. and jeer at people, but it is not right. As far as I'm concerned, the only judge we have is God. How about instead of judging people, you could say, what could I do to help you? How could I make your day? And how could I make your life better? What could I do to help you? Because you know what? We're all fighting a battle. We're all in this together. We all have stuff going on. But if we help each other and we show a little kindness, we're going to find the strength to keep going. It's almost Christmas. It's the season of giving. And you know what? Jesus was born to show the world that despite our challenges, he was nailed to a cross. Jesus was nailed to a cross. But you know what? He fought his battles with courage and kindness. Yeah, he was trying to start a movement. He was trying to make the world a better place. He didn't use a gun. He didn't use force. He just used his wisdom and his love. And that's what we need to use. We need to use wisdom and love. Instead of judging people, show them a little kindness. Show them that you're there for them. Because you know what? We all have stuff going on. We all have battles that we're fighting. And we all need to find the strength to keep going. Let's come together as a society, as a community, whatever, and let's help each other out. Let's be there for that person instead of judging them and criticizing them. And that's what so many people do nowadays, and I find it pathetic. Because you don't know what that person is going through. You don't know what that person is feeling. So who are you to judge anyone? As I said before, the only judge I believe we have is him up there. God, right there. So the next time you want to judge or criticize, make sure you know what the hell you're talking about. Because you know what? That person might just be having a bad day, or they might have stuff going on, and you want to sit there and make comments, and I don't feel like that's right. Let's lift each other up instead of bringing each other down. Because if we have courage, and we have a little faith, and we have a little kindness, we're going to fight our battles, and we're going to find the strength to keep going. Thank you, and God bless.